YouTube viewers, this is Cynthia Michael from Screen Productions, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. If you're under 18, I'll say this one more time. If you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain some adult language. If you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this podcast. So anyway, before I begin, I have a stuffy nose. So basically, if you wondering why I sound funny, is you hear any sneezing during this podcast, I do have a stuffy nose. So just to let you guys know. So basically, in case you hear the sneezing, in case you're wondering why my voice sounds different, or you hear the sneezing, it's because of my stuffy nose. So anyway, let's get to this latest episode of Boruto, episode 67. It's a JoJo episode, yay! So anyway, this episode starts off with Choji so basically, Choji was showing off some new techniques for Choji to master. So basically, that's when Choji showed off the butterfly mode technique that he was able to do. So basically, according to Choji, it's a secret technique of his clan. Now I'm gonna hold my comments. I'm gonna hold my comment about that at the end of this podcast. So anyway, so basically, when Choji saw his butterfly mode technique, Choji was barely paying attention. She was watching a TV soap drama on her little portable TV instead of paying attention to what her father was doing before. Demonstrating the butterfly mode technique. So anyway, like Chojo couldn't get mad at her daughter, but you should pay attention to my demonstration of the butterfly mode technique. But anyway, Chojo said, yeah. But anyway, Chojo gave her. So basically, Chojo gave her father a sticky permission slip to participate in a special mission. So basically, Chojo gave her father a sticky permission slip to let her participate in a special mission with her team. So anyway, basically Chojo signed, and Chojo signed the permission slip, was sticky as hell, and he got sucked into watching watching TV with her daughter on her portable TV. Meanwhile, somewhere else, we see Mitsuki spending some time with his father, Orochimaru, showing off this, learning different techniques and whatnot. So basically, it's just Mitsuki and Orochimaru, spending some time father son, Orochimaru teaching him some new techniques and whatnot. So basically that was pretty much it. So anyway, later that day, we see Chojo with we see Chosen with Sarada, hanging out. So basically, turns out that Chosen has a crush on a soap opera star on her favorite soap TV show. So anyway, like she was talking about like it would be a perfect heaven to meet my favorite soap opera star Tomo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So basically, if I'm mispronouncing his name wrong, please forgive me. I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names. So anyway, sexy Japanese name. So please forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name. Tomo. So anyway. But churches is like, being realistic that, the only way, but, she will never, so basically, like, churches was like, Tomo will never fall for a girl like me being that big. So basically, someone was like, I can't believe that you would always okay with your weight and whatnot. So basically, why are you doubting yourself for a guy you haven't met yet? He won't, you don't even know he might judge you on your weight or not yet. You ain't met the guy yet. So basically, Chosen saying, if I do meet the guy, I have a perfect solution. So basically, Chosen can do butterfly mode, but the butterfly mode technique and make herself skinny by using the butterfly mode technique. But so she's like, turns out that Chosen, unlike her father's butterfly, unlike Shoshi's butterfly technique, unlike Chosen's butterfly mode technique, she doesn't get any, power boost. The only thing her butterfly technique could only make her skinny. So basically, Chosen was like, I'm just gonna stay in this form for now on, and until I meet my favorite sister, Tomo. So basically, Mitsuki. So basically, Boruto Mitsuki met up with Chozo and Sarada, and Boruto was like, like who's the cute new girl? And Mitsuki was like, so basically, Boruto didn't recognize Chozo in her skinny form and whatnot. She's thinking that this is a new type of new. Must be a new Shirada. And Mickey said, that's Chozo. That's Chozo. Like, Bozo's like, that can't be Chozo. She's too pretty, too skinny to be Chozo. And Chozo is when she started to speak, and last time Bozo was like, oh shit, it is true, it is you, Chozo. So basically, Chozo's like, oh no, I'm not gonna waste my time with your mean confidence and whatnot. So anyway, when they got to the coffee office, turns out they bumped into the actor that Chosen had a crush on her favorite opera show, whatnot, named Tomo, and also he was along with his co-star named Ashima, yeah, I think that's the way you pronounce her name, Ashima, yeah, Ashima. So anyway, turns out the secret mission is Ashima and Tomo were getting death threats by a crazy fan. So basically, Boruto and Chosen's squad was assigned to guard Tomo and Ashima. Ashima. So basically, Boruto's squad got decided to guard Ashima, and Choso's squad got to guard, Tomo. So anyway, so basically at the studio, so basically it was the bodyguard mission for these two actors. So basically, Total Squad is guarding Tomo, and Boruto Squad was Ashima. So anyway, so basically, it was the basic guard duty. So basically, when it came to guarding Tama, it's a pretty easy job. When it came to guard Asuma, basically she was making Boruto Squad, wait on her on hand and foot and whatnot. So anyway, blah blah blah. So anyway, Chozo was very. So basically, Chozo was doing a good job, making sure that Tomo was getting the things that he needed on set and whatnot. So anyway, basically, during a break, we see Sawada talking to, having a conversation with Chozo, Sawada's like, how long are you going to keep this up? So basically, I know you have do you think this girl, how long are you going to keep up this, using your butterfly mode to make you skinny while we're on this guard duty protecting these actors? So basically, in fact, your cross and whatnot. So basically, Chozo said none of your business and whatnot. So basically, that's when Sawada is like, I understood old Chozo that was confident with her side. This new Chozo is just I don't know what this new Chozo is all about. So basically, Sawada and Chozo had an argument about Chozo not really giving her true self to her cross Tomo and whatnot. So anyway, Chozo got pissed off and walked away from Sawada. So basically, Tomo caught up with Chozo, and gave her an item that he wants her to deliver and she put up somewhere and whatnot. So basically, she took a pick inside the item box. It turned out it was a ring. Turns out that Tomo is about to pose somebody. It was a wedding ring inside the box that Tomo gave Chozo. So basically, it looked like Tomo is about to pose it to somebody. So anyway, Chozo figured that maybe I could use this opportunity to try to win Tomo's heart over, and that way we can get married. So anyway, and that's when a big ass explosion happened on set, and this weird ninja started to attack Tomo and everybody on the set. So basically, Boruto, Naruto, all them, Boruto, Sawada showed up, to help the sister, Chozo and her squad and whatnot. So basically, while Miski was guarding Asuma and her traitor. So anyway, So basically, working together as a team, they managed to. So basically, working together as a team, Shikida managed to track the ninja who's attacking the set, and managed to use his paralyzing jutsu on his shadow, possessing jutsu to catch the bad guy, and basically it was Chozo's turn to finish, to knock the guy out, but when she hesitated to use her special jutsu, so basically, she can't use. Turns out that in butterfly mode, she can't use her special jutsu. So basically, she was using her special jutsu, and she couldn't use her butterfly mode at the same time with her special jutsu. So basically, when she used her special jutsu, she saw Tomo just staring at her while she was using her special jutsu in the build her two forms. So basically, she hesitated and stopped using her special jutsu and we activated her butterfly mode, and by doing so, the ninja who attacked her set got away because of her hesitating not using her special jutsu to finish off the old ninja that was attacking the set and whatnot. So anyway, it's like, she could tell the others, like, what the hell, what the fuck, you had them. You had him. Now we have to search for him. So basically, some time had a few hours passed by. A few minutes passed by, and it turns out there was no sign of the ninja who attacked the set. So anyway, the director told me that during that whole attack, one of the actresses who's on set got injured. So basically, it's like we can't continue the scene without her. So basically, we have to hold up production. So basically, that's what Tom will suggest that Chojo will be a perfect fit for to replace the actress who got hurt during the whole ninja attack. So basically, Tama was like, like Chojo can, be a perfect substitute to replace the actress who got hurt on set. So basically, the director was like, all right, fine, Chojo, you could be in you're gonna be in this episode on this episode. So basically, Tama gave Chojo the copy of the script, and turns out while she was reading the script, turns out the script had a kitchen scene between her and Tama, and this is how the episode we ended with Chojo reacting to the kitchen scene in the script, and this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this episode was good. This was a good episode. This was a good So basically, this was a good episode to Chojo. This episode is a two-parter, but this was a good first part of two-part episode for Chojo, and also a good character development episode to Chojo as well. But anyway, one thing that bothers me that when Chojo say that the butterfly mode technique it's a secret technique that is a part of his fame. Clan, it's clearly it's not. It's clearly not. I didn't see his father do the butterfly mode technique in time. So basically, it's like Choji lied about about the butterfly mode technique being a part of his clan's technique. So basically, he was lying. So basically, the fact that Choji lied about the butterfly mode technique being a secret technique from his family, that really bugs me. And one more thing that really bugs me as well about this episode that that Chojo had to get her father permission to go on a special mission in order to her to participate in a special mission. So what the fuck is that all about? Basically like now kids like young Shinobis have to go to have to sign have to get their parents to sign permission to go on special missions and shit. Now what the fuck is up with that? So but anyway, this was a good episode to Chozo. Now this episode has another part to it that is next week. So anyway, this was a good two-part episode. So anyway, I can't wait to see the next part of this episode next week. So basically, this is a good start. This was a good two-part episode for Chozo and her. This was a good. So basically, this was a good character. So basically, this was a good focus two-part episode. For focusing on Chozo. So anyway, what do you guys think? What's this thought for you? Was this first part episode of focusing on Chozo was good, or was it okay, or was it bad? Please let me know in the comments below. So anyway, like always, this is Cynthia Michael signing off. 1,